So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, Q&A Sunday. Hope you're all having a good Sunday morning, evening, night, whatever it is where you are watching this video. And we have some more Premier League action. Now, I was trying to find some matches this weekend that were actually going to be interesting. And the only one that I really saw was Tottenham against Liverpool. I know I showed Liverpool last week, but, you know, Balotelli's here. I put him in the starting lineup. Just, you know, whether he starts or not, I don't know, because this is technically Friday I'm doing this, but anyway, it's there for you guys to watch. So about a 19-minute video. Got a lot of questions to go through. Going to get into them in just a sec. Make sure you keep submitting them. But before we do so, wanted to let you guys know about PES Universe. Now, for those that are following me on Twitter, and make sure you are, hit that follow button. Follow me on Twitter. All my stuff's on there. I've just started PES Universe once again. For those that didn't know, we did it last year. Me and the Midnight Kid sort of co-founded it. But PES 2014 didn't pan out the way we wanted it to, so things kind of diminished and we didn't really update it. But this year, it's going to be a different story. There's going to be a lot of things in there. Head over there, submit articles, and, you know, have some fun over there. So please do check that out. Anyway, into the questions. That's what we're here for today. And the first one is from Shane. He says, when you play PES on PC, do you use the keyboard or a controller? And what do you think about the PES 2015 Vines that Adam showed? Well, this was submitted before them, so I'll talk about the controller or keyboard. Well, I use a controller. I cannot use a keyboard. I don't know how people manage it. I'm just useless at it. I have to have a controller in my hand. And seeing as I'm not a big PC gamer, PES and FIFA are the only two games I really play, I'm always using a controller. I use a PS4 controller. I was using a PS3, but after you've used the DualShock 4, there's no going back. It's so much better than the 3, the DualShock 3 that is, that it's just never going to happen anymore. So use the DualShock 4. There's a lot of software you can use to play it, so there we have it. I hope that answered your question. Alright, next up from Thomas. He says, do you think that Luis Suarez should be banned from FIFA 15 because of his ban in real life? Not really. I don't think they're going to ban him. I mean, I think that would be a little bit unfair. You know, we are the consumers. We are the ones that purchase the product. We should have all the players there. But I think on match day, if they do something like that, like they did last year, then yes, yeah, he shouldn't be in the lineup. You know, if it's a match live, Barcelona are playing the first few months. I don't know, was he banned? 4 months. He shouldn't really be in the team. So technically, on match day, yes, he should be banned, but, you know, career mode and that, really, that's up to you guys. You know, if you want to take him out of the squad, that's fine, but, yeah, we pay the money, we should be the ones that decide who plays and doesn't. Alright, next up from Super City from Main Road, great name, says, hi TTB, have you always been well built? What were you like before you first started working out? I'm a tall, skinny person that doesn't really know how to work out, so any tips would be much appreciated. Secondly, do you buy Windows 8.1 or pirate it like me? Ooh, naughty boy. Love your videos despite you being a United fan. Well, it is what it is. But the first question, no, I wasn't always well built. I was actually 2 weeks late when I was born, so I was like 7 pounds. My mum said I was like a shriveled up little prune when I was born, which was lovely, but I was never well built. I did a little bit of working out when I got older, 16-ish, you know, some curls in your bedroom that people always do. And it wasn't until I moved over into America, when everyone is doing weightlifting because of American football, that I sort of got obsessed with it. Thought, this is great fun, and I love it. I used to go there, you know, 7:15 in the morning, 9:30, whenever class was. And I started off, you know, I'll tell you guys what I used to do. You know, when you go to a weightlifting class, it was always a bench routine. They'd have percentages, you know, reps and all that. And I started, you know, I probably weighed about 140, I'm talking about pounds, 140 pounds, and I was benching about 160. Then I went 160 to 200. From 200 I went to 250, dropped down a little bit because I stopped, went from 225 to 255, and that's when I graduated from high school. And now I'm probably around the 320 mark, you know, and I weigh about 170. So it's tough when you get up there, but really the only tips I can say is it's all about form, technique. Get those down. Don't worry about doing a lot of weight. Do the reps, do the form, the technique. Don't be one of these guys that go down the gym and they're swinging their arms all over the place, and it looks awful. It doesn't matter if you're doing heavyweight or not. Get the form right, then you can start upping the weight. And it'll prevent you from getting injuries as well. And, you know, watch people down the gym. Maybe you can learn a few exercises. There's millions of them out there. So, have a look. And also, I recommend, check out Athlean X. A-T-H-L-E-E-A... What was it? No, A-T-H-L-E-A-N X. He's a very good YouTuber that does a lot of exercises that you can do at home or you can do at the gym. And you'll see, you know, good results. And he's very good at what he does, so do check him out. And finally, 8.1 Windows. No, it's a legit copy. The laptop I got came with 8.1, so no, I didn't pirate it. Good question. Alright, next up from Zach. He says, do you have any interest in any other sports, and have you considered taking up commentating as a profession? Great vids, keep them up. Interest in other sports. Yeah, I like tennis. Enjoy watching that from time to time. Used to play it as well. What else do we have? Golf, not really into, to be honest with you. I mean, I like playing, like, ping pong. Not really watching it a whole lot. But, yeah, table tennis, football, or, you know, soccer for you guys, some of you guys. What else do we have? I don't really know what else there is. I like going bowling. I mean, that's not really a sport. But I'm not really into rugby because, I don't know, it's just not for me, I guess. So, yeah, those are kind of the main sports. But, you know, I watch when things are on. Lacrosse, definitely not a fan of that at all, to be honest with you. And commentating as a profession, a lot of people have told me that I should be doing this, and it's not just something that you can easily do. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I was contacted by someone from Konami who said, would you be interested in doing live events in the future? And I said maybe, but the problem with me is my whole visa situation. I can't really leave. I can't be flying off to Europe and stuff at the moment. So in the future, maybe, we'll have to see. But I love commentating, and I enjoy doing it. And I hope you guys enjoy listening. Alright, next up from the Amiri Serv. He says, hello TTB, keep up the great work. Greetings from Serbia. 3 questions for you. Well, number 1, your thoughts on Liverpool signing Lazar Markovic from Benfica. It was a good signing. I haven't really seen him play, I'm going to be honest with you. Because, you know, I don't watch the Portugal League and that. So I haven't seen him really at the moment, so we'll have to see how he gets on. But, you know, he's a good signing, and we'll see, especially with Balotelli coming in now. Liverpool have a big squad now. Big squad. He's brought in a lot of players, so it'll be interesting how much playing time he gets. Secondly, can the US be dominant on the world stage, whether they're individual players or internationally? Maybe. I memean, it's going to take an awful long time. You know, the United States of America, their number 1 sport is American football. Even though I personally don't get it at all. The degree of skill in that sport is no way near the level of skill you need in you know, our football. You know, you may not agree with that, but I think it's true. I mean, they do. It's a very stop-start game, and hopefully, though, I mean, football, soccer. I'll say football. Football is a sport that has developed a lot in the US over the 10 years I've been here. When I first came here, it wasn't as big. Now it's getting a little bit bigger. And especially after World Cup, there was a lot of American fans over there. And everyone was watching the World Cup. Even if you didn't even watch football, people were still watching it. So that was great. But I think it's going to be an awful long time. Because technically, and I'm not talking about anything else, I'm talking technical ability, the United States aren't there. No way near the likes of Germany and, well, Spain when they were. You know, Spain is still technically gifted. And all the top teams, Brazil. So, no, I think it's going to be a while before they get anywhere near that kind of level. And number 3, do you play the Fantasy Premier League? I don't. Reason being is I always forget. I'm one of these people that I'll sign up for something and then a month later realise, well, I forgot to change players and stuff, so unfortunately I don't do it. I used to do it in England. I used to pay like £5 in high school and pick your team, and that was good fun, but not now. But, you know, it's always good fun to sign up for things like that. Okay, next up from Marfil Askorov. Sorry, I forgot your name wrong there. He says, hey TTB, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, are you going to play the new games coming out? And number 2, are you excited about FIFA 15? Greetings from Cleveland, USA. Good stuff. LeBron James heading over to Cleveland there. Number 1, are you going to play the new games? I don't know if you mean PES and FIFA or you mean any new games. I mean, I'm going to be probably playing some. I know Destiny's coming out, and I was going to pick it up, but I'm not going to play it. Too busy with college and doing videos. It's not going to happen for me, so probably going to skip on that. But I'm interested in like The Crew. I have the closed beta for that right now. I got a code for it, and it's pretty enjoyable. It reminds me of Midnight Club. A lot of customization, open world, and MMO online. I think it's going to be good fun. There's a PS4 closed beta coming out soon. I've tried to sign up, see if I'll get a code for that. So that's a game I'm looking forward to. Drive Club, Project Cars, driving games really, I think, because I want to get my wheel out again. Although I have a Logitech G27, and I don't know if I told you guys, but it's not going to be compatible with the PS4, which is a piss take. So probably going to have to sell that, get a new one, and play some games. And number 2, are you excited about FIFA 15? Yeah, I'm excited to play it, to be honest with you. It's getting a little bit boring now, isn't it? Time of the year, everyone's kind of dumbed down. We all just want to play the new PES and FIFAs and get the new demos. And luckily, we're only a few weeks away, guys, from me getting the demo and you guys. And then I'll be putting up a lot of FIFA 15 content. And then when PES 2015 demo ships, I'll be putting out that as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it should be good fun. Okay, next up from Lewis. He says, hey, TTB, love your vids. Quick question. How do you think the new My Club game mode on PES 2015 will affect how many people buy PES? And if you had one wish, what would it be? Good questions. My Club. I think it's going to add a lot. A lot of people love Ultimate Team. I mean, there's no reason, or there's no surprise that Konami have added this game mode, because Ultimate Team's massive. A lot of people just buy FIFA purely for that game mode. So for them to bring that into PES, yes, it's going to be different. It's not going to be a card-based game, like Adam said. It's going to be probably more realistic. But I think it could work well, as long as they get all the fundamentals down and, you know, offline, not offline, but out of the gameplay-wise, it's interesting and enticing and keeps you intrigued. It could be good, and it could attract a lot of people. So it's a good, smart move by Konami. I'm looking to get my hands on it and test it out. And if I had one wish, what would it be? That's a hard question. I don't really have a wish. If anything, I probably wish that I'd sort of pursued being a footballer, a pro footballer more. Because when I was younger, that's all I ever said I was going to be. People said, what do you want to do when you grow up? I was like, I'm going to be a professional footballer. It was, you know, I was adamant that that's what I was going to do, but I got lazy. I got sloppy. It didn't help that I moved over here, which, you know, I don't regret because I enjoy living over here, but yeah, I wish I pursued it more and I had more heart, because technically I had the ability, but I was a little bit lazy, and that never worked. So unfortunately, if I had one wish, I'd like to go back and really try my hardest, and you never know. But that's life, I guess, and that's the way it is. Especially when you see some of these footballers on TV and you wonder how on earth do they become a pro? Pay thousands of pounds a week to do nothing, basically. Just piss about on a field and lose possession. Shocking. Anyway, next up from ASAP Plus, great name. It says, hi TTV, what do you think about PES 15 chances? Love your vids. PS greetings from Jamaica. Chances, yeah, it's got a good chance this year. I think a lot of people, I'm actually surprised. I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't say anything about the gameplay wise of actually getting my hands on it, but I'm surprised that this year it looks like a big step up from last year, because last year was poor and I wasn't expecting that much of a leap. But I'm so glad that it looks like they've sorted out a lot of the problems, and I'm really excited to get my hands on the game, definitely. And I think they've got a good chance of getting a lot of fans back this year. There's going to be a lot of people possibly on the fence playing FIFA and PES. Alright, next up from Bob. He says, hi TTB, I have 3 questions. 1, if the BPL was only these teams, Arsenal, Everton, Man City, Chelsea, Spurs or Southampton, who would you want to win? Okay, that's a good one. I'll answer that. I would say probably Everton or Spurs, because I think Everton have done well and Martinez has done a good job, and they've always done well during the seasons. You know, they've never been a team that really finishes lower than like 7th. They're always surprising, and I like the way they play. And Tottenham, because they're kind of similar. They have a lot of players I like watching, and I think it would be nice for them to win the Premier League as well. So there we have it. Number 2, who do you think will win the Europa League, Champions League, the BPL and the FA Cup? That's a hard one. The Europa League, no idea. Off the top of my head, I don't even know who's in the Europa League. So, unfortunately, I can't say that one. The Champions League could be numerous teams. I mean, the draws come out for them. Once again, Man City have got Bayern Munich. There's a couple of tough games. Arsenal, I think, have got... who have they got? I know they've got Galatasaray, another big side. Borussia Dortmund again, maybe? Not sure. But it could be anyone. Real Madrid, you know. Barcelona this year with Suarez coming in. Will a Premier League team win it? I don't know. Maybe Chelsea could get far with City this year. And who else do we have? Bayern Munich, you know, they're always up there as well. So it could be interesting. The BPL, I think, is going to be between Chelsea and City. Hopefully Man U, as if. But I'm going to pray, just because I'm a United fan. And the FA Cup, once again, Chelsea, City, you know, could be Arsenal again. So we'll have to see. And number 3, what do you think of USA World Cup? Well, I sort of answered that before. I think they had a good World Cup. This is stupid, though, on PES. I mean, this is hardly even a foul here. Shocking coding. Absolutely shocking. Okay, next up from Swansea, Till I Die. Obviously a Swansea fan. He says, how do you feel about Swansea beating United? By the way, can you upload some career mode on FIFA 15 when it comes apart from Master League on PES? Swansea beating Man U, you know, it was routine, wasn't it? I wasn't expecting it, to be honest with you, because Man U being at home, thought they'd win it. Especially last year, because they played Swansea first last year, I think, did they? And they won 4-1. This year, terrible. But hopefully today, Man United have already beaten Burnley. If they haven't beaten Burnley yesterday, I'm going to be fuming. So, fingers crossed that that's happened. I'll try and predict the future there. And the FIFA 15, yeah, I'm going to be doing a career mode. I've said this. There's no doubt about that. There's probably going to be a lot more FIFA content coming than PES once it comes out. Because PES is coming out in November, FIFA's coming out in September. I'm actually kind of happy that this has happened because now I can play FIFA, put them out, a little bit of PES, a little bit of demo, and then bash. PES comes out, start uploading a lot of PES. So there's going to be a lot more stuff for you guys to enjoy and more time for me to do so. Alright, we've got about 2 minutes to play. Let's have a look here. Next up from Elliot SWFC says, I up TTB. 3 questions. Do you ever get called a glory supporter for supporting United, even though you're not from Manchester? And how do you feel about the new Premier League stadiums and goal line technology being added? Also, are you going to do a career mode for FIFA 15? Well, I answered that one. Yes, I've been called a glory supporter all the time. Not when I'm over here, because most people don't even know who Man United are. But back in England at high school, always got called a glory supporter. And I didn't care, because I supported him since I was 4. So you can deal with what you want. One of my friends, actually, he was a Man U fan, and he actually changed to support Fulham because he got fed up of people calling him a glory supporter. Now that is ridiculous, that you're going to change teams just because someone's calling you a glory supporter. Madness, and especially Fulham as well. So I don't know what happened there. And how do I feel about the Premier League and goal line technology? You know, it's brilliant to see the stadiums. The goal line technology is just an added bonus. How often that's going to happen in FIFA 15? Probably rarely, because it's a video game. You know, half the time it's scripted and stuff. So it's nice added bonus, but nothing more. And the other question, yes, I will be doing a career mode. Alright guys, well that's about it. We've got about 30 seconds left. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do submit some more questions. I love answering them, and hope you guys enjoy listening to them. Enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your weekend, but until next time, take care.